Hello and welcome back everyone to the Powder Toy, and today we're taking a look at the Arctic City 2 map, which is an absolutely fantastic place to enjoy the Arctic City. So as you can see, we have a water station, and it's actually got a little bit of a heater going on here to keep everyone nice and warm. But at the same time, it's still, it's a little bit too cold for me and my buddies. There's still ice on the ground, and that is an issue. We're going to increase the effectiveness of the heating solution for this poor city and ensure that everyone here stays warm forever. And to begin, I'm going to just yeet the old system because, ridiculous. What is this? You think that this is efficiency? No, this is barely enough to get started. Don't worry, we're just gonna rip the old system out and we'll just retrofit it with the new stuff. I'm a trained professional, so just give me one moment. Actually, you know what? Having the water system in there is probably fine. Alright, we're just gonna change... Well, we'll change this part, primarily, to begin. The way in which we are heating using coal and oil is outdated and frankly disappointing. It's also environmentally unfriendly. Coal is bad for the environment and so is oil, so let's go ahead and make it eco-friendly. Alright, so now that we've opened this area up a little bit, I'm gonna put some titanium tanks in. Once you hear titanium tank, you get scared because you have no clue what I'm doing. But don't worry, it's genius. It's gonna be fine. Alright, titanium tank, we'll make sure that it connects to the water so that we get good heat transfer between. Very nice. And let's fill it with uranium. Great, so if we just throw some yellow cake in and pressurize it a wee bit. There we go. We have very accessible and efficient power with no greenhouse gas emissions. Would you look at that? Everyone said, oh, it couldn't be done. Oh, it doesn't fit in the budget. But here I am heating the entire... Did it break? Oh, alright, it would appear that the uranium leaked out a small amount. The titanium wasn't able... Oh. You know, that's probably because of the pressure. There's not even a reason to have this this thing over here anyways. Like, there are no emissions from this. So let's just go ahead and clog up this side, get the pressure back up again, and allow the uranium to do its work. Alright, there we go. There we go. As you can see, this the top of this building is rising in temperature a little bit, which, if you think about it, is completely safe and not worrying in any way. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. So, as we continue moving through, we can notice that there's still efficiency loss. This entire process down here just seems completely pointless. I mean, is it powering the city? Is that what it's doing? I don't really see the point of this. So you know what? We're just gonna start taking out this old equipment that is unnecessary. Let's just simplify things further, shall we? There we go. Very nice. Alright. So it appears that that whole turbine infrastructure collapsed anyways, and we're having some slight issues, but it's all self-contained, and honestly, I think if we add more uranium, we can really increase the efficiency of this whole process. I mean, there is no telling what we could do if we got a massive amount of uranium and just heated everything to the best of our abilities. We can end children freezing in the middle of the night. We can end all death caused by sub-zero temperatures, and we can really save this city. We need a mayor who stands up for the people, and that's what I'm bringing to the table. And look, the average temperature of the city is increasing rather quickly now, and I think that we can actually sign a few deals with companies to dispose of their uranium for free. I mean, we can do a great service to our country and offer to remove uranium from areas where it shouldn't be, and at the same time use it to heat this city. I see no problems with this strategy, and I think that it's actually working fantastically. While you may notice that the liquid titanium is actually being shot out of the hole there, it's completely safe because none of it's actually falling on the city. It's just being ejected out of the atmosphere. And what's happening? Why are these buildings catching on fire? That is not supposed to happen. That goes completely against what we're trying to do here. Okay, it would appear that I've made us... Oh, okay. Alright, I've accidentally breached one of the buildings, but that's okay. We'll just close this. Everything is fine. Everything is absolutely fine. We're going to turn on ambient heat to just allow things to move a little bit more. Look! The temperature is now increasing in the rest of the city at a pretty reasonable pace now that we turned on ambient heat. Although it would appear that the nearest buildings are suffering a little bit. Huh. Okay, this is fine. All we have to do is remove the pumps, and the uranium should cool down, and any damage we've done can be undone rather easily. Can someone call the fire department very quickly? I think that we may have overdone this a little bit. Okay, it would appear that the ambient heat in the air is causing the water to immediately evaporate as soon as it exists. So we're going to need a little bit more than just a fire department. Let's go a little bit heavy on the water. Alright, the fire department is working extremely hard on fixing this issue, and I wonder if we can just allow the heat to escape through the ground here to try to spread it out, get it out of the area. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? See, it's working. Everything is calming down, everything's fine. We can keep the uranium under control, and as long as we just pour water on it, we should be able to keep it cool, although the water is causing the pressure to increase, which is causing the uranium to become more active, which means I don't really know if it's making the problem better or worse. Alright, how about we build a wall? We'll just build a big old quartz wall right here to protect the city from what has become a slight radioactive zone. Alright, mistakes were kind of made. We'll just open this area up and begin researching ways to deal with it before it gets too bad. Alright, fantastic. See, the government oh! Okay, that building kind of caught on fire. It's alright. See, the uranium is cooling down now. We have everything under control. Thank you. Thank you for not freaking out, fellow citizens. We're just going to build a little bit of containment chamber here to contain... Oops. I'm dying. We're going to just contain this here, and what we'll do is we will make it seem like nothing ever happened. So we'll put this down, and we'll go ahead, and we'll just really quickly get some just dirt down on there, and look at that. Just a little bit of land. We can sell it, let people build on it. Nothing even happened. There's no reason to be afraid, and then we'll just work on cooling down the uranium down here by filling it with a bit of water. And what that'll do is it'll make it nice and safe for the people who build on top of it. We can get the property values up a bit. It's going to be fantastic for the economy. It's going to be great for the economy. Nobody understands the economy like I do. Alright, now that we have everything under control and the economy is being economied, we can begin building new buildings on top of this section. I'm so glad that it's going to work out. And let's go ahead and make a few deals with companies. There's one who said they'll build here, so we're just going to put some concrete down. And we'll very carefully flatten this area for them. Gotta get it all prepared. The city's very glad. We're just building another building over here. Very great. It's not a hospital. Don't listen to that. It's just a building. There do appear to be some issues going on underground. A little bit concerning. It could be caused by latent heat getting out of this underground area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get some insulation and we're going to put it here. It's alright, nobody pays attention to the people who live underground anyways. They're a bunch of hermits, and honestly, the government's better off getting rid of them, so we don't have to worry too much. Let's go ahead and just flood the Undercity and pretend that they never existed in the first place. Very nice. Very good. That is fantastic. I'm glad to know that the plans are going through fabulously. Alright, so I think with that, we have actually managed to build a pretty stable foundation for a city expansion. And we can just go ahead and expand the city a little bit with another building. Just get some more concrete down there, a new foundation. Very nice. It's like nothing ever happened. Although I do want to deal with this issue eventually. I do think that we should deal with it. We're going to try... Oh, there's like shield growing in it now. That's not good. That's unfortunate. Alright. Honestly, the uranium storage is quite profitable for the city, and I don't see any reason that we should stop. We can probably fit more uranium into the area without really risking much for the people. I mean, as long as we add more water and just keep it mixed thoroughly, I don't see any reason to freak out. So there we go. We keep the city nice and warm using the uranium while we store it for people who don't want it. And overall, nobody's the wiser. We'll go ahead and just concrete this entire Undercity that got destroyed because I'm not losing my mayor license. So we're just going to pretend none of this ever existed. And I mean, if you think about it, it never did. Right, guys? Right, guys? The Undercity never existed in the first place. Very nice. The Arctic bar and stuff did. It's just none of that other stuff that could get us in trouble. Yeah, none of that existed. We are getting a few complaints from citizens about the ground being burning hot. So we're going to just very carefully throw a little bit of insulation. It's okay, nothing to worry about. Nothing that could nothing that could get the government in trouble. It's going to be fine. What we're just going to put a little bit of insulation there, and hopefully that helps to reduce the amount of complaints we're getting, because we are getting a lot of complaints. And it looks like the temperature on the floor is decreasing. Over here, it was actually at 250 degrees. Wow. Okay, geez. Let's go ahead and just cool things down a little bit. It's fine. Everything's fine. See? Your building is not melting. It's all in your mind. Everything's fine. I mean, down in the it seems to be getting a little bit warm with the whole uranium situation. Was that fusion that just occurred down there? That might be a slight okay, it would appear it has breached containment. It's okay. The buildings affected can be hidden rather easily. Nobody needs to know about this. So let's go ahead and just, nothing to see here, folks. We're just gonna we're doing slight reconstruction of this area. Thank you. Thank you for being curious, but it's just slight reconstruction. Everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about. The two new buildings just were poorly designed and need a little bit of work. Okay, it would appear that there is some radioactive sludge that is way above permissible temperatures that is melting underneath the city and causing some havoc. I don't really know how we're going to deal with that. Let me call my assistant very quickly. Hello, yes? Alright, thank you. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be blaming Tycho for this disaster. And we're going to try to keep the damage as contained as possible. I mean, at some point, the uranium has to cool down due to the pressure dropping. Although the pressure is not dropping. Maybe if we turn ambient heat back on, we can get the temperature to go out in a wave and leave more easily. which will cause it to decrease the pressure in the runaway effect, and maybe then things will be under control. It would appear that the pressure is dropping now, although the city is melting. I think if we remove the cap, that may just be the better thing to do. Although now there is a wave of flaming material and heat that is... Oh, look, the heat is actually exiting. That's good. And the uranium is cooling down. Very good. This is a successful rescue attempt. The Arctic Hospital is still doing fine. In this area, we can just blame on Tycho, and then no repercussions for us will ever occur. As long as it doesn't go any further. I have slight worries, but I think that, okay, if we turn off ambient heat, right, because the ambient heat is going to cause issues with this heating up, it's fine. We'll just cool down this side of the city. It's fine. It's fine. It's all Arctic-y and stuff. Everything's okay. Calm down. Nothing's wrong. Nothing to see over here. Everything is working as it should be. And remove that satellite because it was looking at the area and we don't want it to be seen. Everything's fine. Very nice. Alright, great. So just to ensure that nobody knows about what happened, we're just going to clean this out and tell everyone to look in the other direction for a few minutes, and we're going to build a big old dome right on top. Very nice. And now that we've built a big old dome, everything is safe and nobody will ever know the difference. See, and then we can just put some concrete on top, and it's like a hill. We can turn it into a park. It's going to be a very nice park. No. I'm getting a little bit worried about the park plan. I feel like something may be going improperly. It's fine, we can just cover this. We don't really have to be too concerned about people figuring out because they're dumb. They'll never know. Go ahead and put some more concrete on there. Great, now we just have 2 bumps. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's okay. Nothing to see here. Why does this keep melting? I feel like we may be having slight issues. Alright, maybe the cap is a failure. Maybe if I just very carefully allow the heat to exit. There we go. There we go. It's just sparklers. Oh, it blew the cap. It blew the cap before I could let the pressure out. That's unfortunate. And now there is a wave of a very, very hot material moving towards the people who are skating. This is something that I did not want to occur. The whole magma pouring onto the city thing. Oh. I don't think health insurance is going to cover that. Yikes. This would appear to be a major loss for the city. We aren't even thinking about the radiation right now. Just the whole lava wave smashing into the city is a little bit damaging. Maybe if we turn ambient heat back on, it'll be dealt with a little bit more. Oh, it's going into the other part of the Undercity. That is really unfortunate. The pressure is just causing this to absolutely be thrown everywhere. It is raining radioactive, superheated material, and even the hospital is starting to get hit by it, which is a little bit unfortunate, I will have to admit. The plane melted a little bit, which is in the sky. That's a little bit concerning. But it looks like the cinema is fine, so if you're in the cinema, everything's okay. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will see you all next time. Peace out. Just letting you know this was ridiculous on purpose, okay? Thank you. Wow, that was breathtaking. Saving the world with eco-friendly heating solutions. you should email your mayor, your representatives, and ask them to let me fix your town's heating systems. I'll do it for free, plus money. Well, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Patreon if you want to support me. So, I'll see you all next time. Peace out.